What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM, back in the house on a Friday morning at 8 a.m.-ish. The 16th day of December. The trudge towards Christmas Eve begins. Woo, Christmas! It's about 50 degrees and cloudy here at Site B. And yeah, what's going on with you all? It's Friday. It's a lazy Friday morning here at Site B. Time to just what we do every Friday and just sort of skim the top of the past week in role-playing. Take a look at what happened in the news, take a look at the controversies, take a look at the sales, and end of the year lists. So before we get into what I'm sure is going to be the main topic for several weeks to come, the nonsense that is Wizards of the Coast, let's take a look at another list of best RPGs of 2022. This comes to us from Polygon. So here we go. This is the best tabletop RPGs of 2022 according to Polygon. Fiasco. Well, I mean, Fiasco's been out for a while. I don't know if that counts as a tabletop role-playing game of 2022. It's been out for a few years, guys, so already we're off to a bad start. Dungeons and Drawings. What is this? It's a book of lush... It's a book of creatures. Okay, that's not a game. Oh boy, that's a supplement. Dungeons and Drawings, a book of system agnostic monsters. Yeah, not a game. Then we have Thousands Empty Light. It's a mothership adventure. Done in a technical manual booklet. What does this thing actually do? So it looks like it's a 36-page zine. But looks like it's mothership inspired. Doing stuff on a crashing spaceship. I guess it's a mothership hack. That counts as a game. The Quiet Year. It's a village building sim game. And how you survive. It's a map drawing game. I think I've heard of this one before. I don't know if it counts as a role-playing game, guys. Kids on Brooms. That's definitely a role-playing game, but that also did not come out this year. Brindlewood Bay. It's a H.P. Lovecraft style game. So this one does deal with role-playing, so it looks like a Lovecraftian horror game. One Ring starter set from Free League. Definitely a role-playing game, but definitely that came out this year. The Wag-A-Do Chronicles. It's a lore-focused, spirit-based role-playing game. European Arcana / African Arcana with a 5e conversion. So it's about other cultural fantasy besides just European. Guess that counts as a game. Bathwater Heights on a Particular Tuesday. It's a remotely single-played structured Google document game. Doesn't really, sound like a game. Dead Friend, a game of necromancy, was a 2-player storytelling game. Monster of the Week, definitely a role-playing game, but didn't come out this year, guys. For the Queen, it's a card space improv RPG. Guess it's sort of an RPG, but sounds like more of a party game. Blades in the Dark, definitely an RPG, but also did not come out in 2022. Battle Lords of the 23rd Century, that did not come out in 2022. So we've got Polygon's list of best RPGs for 2022. most of which did not, in fact, come out in 2022, and some of which aren't actually role-playing games, but okay. And their number one tabletop role-playing game for 2022 is Fiasco, which didn't come out in 2022. But it is a great game. It's definitely on the list of good starter games for people who just want to get into role-playing. If you're not familiar with Fiasco, it's a great game. Has won a ton of awards, often referred to. It's right up there with like Blades of the Dark and Mothership, but just a game system that keeps getting hacked to provide other experiences. So yeah, a lot of wins for the OSR and indie games on this list. Not a single mention of D&D. But most of them didn't come out this year. Yeah. So that's Polygon's list for the top role-playing games of 2022. Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree? What's your top tabletop RPG for 2022 that actually came out in 2022? Let me know down below. Speaking of role-playing games, did you know I've written some? Yes, if you go on over to the link down below to Big Geek Emporium, you can check out my eight role-playing supplements that I have made for the OSR, all for under $1, following the amazing Fistful of Minions campaign setting. And we will have a huge end-of-the-year campaign setting coming up called the Minion Market. So if you're a fan of cheap OSR fun and my typical brand of nonsense, check them out. Link down below. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. Hope you appreciate the nonsense that's come out of my mouth. Happy holidays. Stay safe and get off my land.